Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is over being comfortable with the uncomfortable, why it's important to be comfortable with the uncomfortable, what happens if you avoid discomfort, what happens if you choose to stay stagnant instead of jumping and taking that leap of faith into discomfort, and why discomfort in general leads to growth, internal and external. If this topic sounds intriguing, take a seat and let's get into today's topic. The first thing I want to talk about is why it's important to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Just from my personal experience from a child up to now, I have never grown in comfort. I've never had a moment where I was doing anything better than anything I was doing before while I was in my comfort zone. Everything that changed me and made me a better person were things that happened when I was in my most awkward, nervous, anxious, uncomfortable self. And I want to tell you guys that I think these are signs to look for when you are about to level up and things that are leveling you up. You feel a little nervous about your new job. You feel a little anxious. It's something new. You worked hard for it. Now you got it and you're kind of nervous or scared about it. You should be nervous or scared about it. It's something new. It's something you've never done before. Think about it like when you learn a new skill or even just trying something new in general. You might feel like it's nerve wracking. Moments like that push you to build resilience, character, confidence, and skills that you didn't even know you obtained. Prime example, the YouTube thing. This has been a journey. I know I don't have the most subscribers, but to me, it's literally like sitting in a room with over 50 people and me just talking and you guys listening to me. And I'm thankful for each and every one of you. When I first started doing this, I was nervous and kind of scared, but I knew it was something that I wanted to do. It was something that I talked about since I was a child up until the moment I sat there and stopped making excuses and really did it. I was uncomfortable when I started because I watch YouTubers, I see what they do, and I'm never comparing myself to anybody, but I knew that I had to start from some point to get to another point. And that's what made me nervous. But I knew that if I wanted to even learn how to edit, learn how to make thumbnails, learn how to just be a better communicator on the camera, off the camera, etc., I had to start somewhere. Those were the moments that I had to go through to get to where I am now. And I'm still going through the discomfort. um, Eventually, though, I do want to end up a lot more seasoned than I am and moving forward. So just think of that when you go through your uncomfortable phases as well. These phases are sent here and these obstacles are in your way so that you can grow and develop yourself. And like I said about the YouTube thing, I get on here and I'm a lot more confident about what I'm saying, how I'm saying it. I feel like I sound more intriguing and interesting. I look a little more intriguing and interesting when I'm talking to you guys. I'm comfortable. I'm my natural, confident self. And like I said, it took a lot to get here, and we're gonna keep going and we're gonna keep going. But you have to start somewhere to grow. So just remember that being comfortable with the uncomfortable leads to growth in a positive way. You're never gonna get a negative from you taking the leap to grow and further develop yourself. That leads me to my next point. What happens if you're not comfortable with the uncomfortable? When you try to avoid the growth opportunities, because that's all the uncomfortable moments are, growth opportunities. That's just like when they make these diamonds and make these jewels, they're not building them in lukewarm water to keep the diamond cool. They put heat on it, they put fire on it, and they come out. The diamond goes in looking completely different than what it looks like when it comes out. It need that heat, it need that pressure. You're the same way. You just like the diamond. You need to be built under pressure. And I'm not saying go out here and just do the craziest thing you could think of. I'm not telling y'all that. But I am telling you whatever steps you need to take to get to the next level, take them. But the awkward and uncomfortable moments, don't skip them. I understand not wanting temporary. No. Don't avoid the awkward moments just for temporary satisfaction. Think of the awkward moments like um temporary discomfort. That's all they're going to be. You're not going to be nervous about it forever. You're not going to be anxious about it forever. You're not going to be stagnant forever. You have to put the work in today so that you can have fun tomorrow. Just because these things are not aching you, they're not pulling at you, they're not making you feel indifferent, that doesn't mean it's better just because you're comfortable. Just overall, just think of avoiding these moments, avoiding these growth opportunities as temporary bliss for long term enablement and discomfort. I don't know about y'all. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that at all. So, goal in life is for us all to reach our max potential. While I do feel like it's vital to not judge and talk about people, I will say this: everybody is going to get to a point where it's your one shot. Do not let temporary and minor discomfort and things take your one shot, because the one shot is exactly what it sounds like. You got one time to make or break this opportunity. And for some people watching this video, your one shot is a once in a lifetime thing for you and like 1,000 other people. You literally have the opportunity of a lifetime. Do not throw that away because you're scared. Don't throw it away because you're anxious or nervous. Work through it, put the work in, and you'll be okay. Because all you're going to do if you mess it up is sit and regret every day. And that's not cool. We don't want that. If you stay in your comfort zone too long, it'll trick your mind and make you think that you're doing good and well enough to where you're not going to want to change because you feel like you're just getting by. You're doing okay. So what that'll turn into is you missing opportunities to grow. You're not being lazy, but you're not putting in any effort to become the better person and to move forward from what you're doing right now. I promise y'all, the very moment you decide you're not okay with being stagnant and comfortable, you ready to jump into that discomfort, and you jump, that's when you start tapping into that max potential and you really see just what you're capable of. When you start to feel awkward, anxious, nervous about what you're doing, and you know in your heart what you're doing is proper, you start to adapt quicker, learn fast, build more confidence, self discipline, character. I promise you, these are going to hit you so quick. You're going to be like, who is that? You're literally going to look at yourself and be like, who is that? That's you. That's optimal you, but that's you. And sometimes the thing that makes you uncomfortable is the thing that's going to be the breakthrough of your life. I'm telling you, you practicing these things, you working at these things, you trying these things over and over again. These could be the things that put you in position to change your life. So, like I said, it's gonna be hard in the moment. It's gonna feel heavy in the moment. I promise you. You keep working at it, you keep doing it. I promise you. You're gonna get to that next level sooner or later. Then you have a new set of goals to go work at, just like you're working at these goals. And that's how we don't stay stagnant. So overall, I just want you guys to roll with the punches. Life is not easy for anybody. We all are dealt different cards, and you got to play the hand you're dealt. That's just the way it works. I don't know about you, but I know about me. I don't care what the dealer hand me. I'm gonna make it work. Are you? That's what I thought. Of course you are. So make sure you are not avoiding these things and you're going straight for them. You don't have to do it all just super quick either. You can literally change one little thing, keep tweaking it, keep changing it until it becomes a bigger thing. Even the small steps you take to change make a big difference over time. And just remember, every time you step and you lean and you jump into that discomfort, you're building confidence, character, strength. And you're also allowing yourself the opportunity to grow into a better person. That pretty much sums up today's video. You guys remember to stay blessed and protect your peace at all times. If you do decide to make a minor or major, small, big, whatever size tweak in your life to elevate and go to that next level and level up, you guys get in the comments and don't hesitate to let me know. This is a community where I like when we get together and we talk to each other and we share growth goals and accomplishments and achievements with each other, because that's how we grow. You guys remember to protect your peace and stay blessed at all times. As usual, I'll see you guys in a day or two. But until then, bye.